What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and we are continuing with the Naked City, Part 2.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Yep. Is there something about the TV? Something weird with my HD PVR that seriously they need to fix with an update or something. I'll look for an update after this part. But yeah. Like how it says absolutely fireproof on top of buildings, and then the next thing you know, you look at the building and it's burning. It's just great. It's the greatest thing in the history of anything. Alright, time to investigate some stuff. Do I have my sunset strip Yeah, I have my sunset strip outfit on. Where are we going? Going back here? No, that's a way inside. Get out of my way. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Is that elevator music? That's awful.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Because doctors are drug peddlers. Alright, who are we looking for? Dr. Stoneman, 505.
Stoneman, office 505.
This way? Yeah, I would presume. Ooh, you have a nice door.
Yes, sir. Your name?
My name is Shut the Hell Up.
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like
We
to
can't wait.
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
We're LAPD.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, get out of here, patient.
Your investigation is much more important than my science.
It is.
Stoneman, we are investigating the
Way
death
more
of one of
important
your
than you.
patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
It probably will.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
He keeps looking away. So prescription in July of 46. Wait, what did you just say? He barely knew her at all?
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
The guy who did the acting for that right there is not good, because he does not open his mouth enough, and that's why the game doesn't open his mouth enough. Alright. Prescription for course of amphetamines made out in 46. It's like... He does that look away thing. It's like, it's way past 46. It's like 49. So, wouldn't that make it a lie? I'm gonna say it's a lie.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
What about this Benzedrine prescription, bitch?
Your prescriptions contradict you, doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably
You
know.
lied.
She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Okay.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
He's looking around, so What about these other pills? Let me ask that again, guys.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at the log here so I don't have to make you guys. How can you account for that? What does how can you account for that mean? Like, how can you prove that? Or why did you do it? I'll doubt him. I don't know why.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
Alright.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Someone made the comment that they thought Cole was yelling every time. He does that to spook the victim. He does it on purpose. It's not like he's just yelling to yell, or he was yelling on accident. He's trying to make this intense, and it really is intense. So that's the purpose of Cole's raising
Operator,
his
give me
voice.
dispatch.
Putting you through now.
You better put me through.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Don't kill our wildlife.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you
Do
like.
it.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Sure thing. Gotta go to the Hollywood morgue. You guys are pathetic. You go to the doctor. You get drugs. And you get high. I'm out. Okay. Alright. Now to go back into the car and go to the morgue. Roy's been relatively quiet this like I don't think he talked once when we went in there to Dr. Stoneman's. I don't think he's talked once in this building. There he goes.
About what?
He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
Oh boy.
That's a strange reaction to have to death.
How do you know, Roy? Are you a psychiatrist? Gosh.
You can drive.
The nerve of some people. To the morgue. The Hollywood morgue. Yeah, don't get run over, Roy. You might die.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Is he suggesting that we take Dr. Stoneman out for a few beers? You know what I'm saying? High five? No. I don't think that's what he's suggesting at all. Well, here's the naked as can be body. Morgue, this way. Follow the arrow. Thank you, arrow.
That's the guy from the paper.
Did I? Oh, yeah, I went the right way. Roy got lost.
Roy, I have some information for
Oh my
you.
god. Look at that guy.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers.
Oh boy.
Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Who's this dead guy?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
Ooh.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute,
Roy's
Roy.
a fucking
You're
asshole.
listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or two after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Ooh. Oh my. He got fucked up. What else did you find?
Sorry, I don't play.
What is this? A
I don't know if
harmonica.
it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Honer Comet.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal.
Who's Henry? I know there's an actor
Sure,
named
Mel, thanks for the lead.
Will Arnett, who is married to, what's her face? Amy Poehler, you know, really funny chick on SNL. Or she's not on SNL anymore because she had a baby with Will Arnett. Alright,
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
why the fuck is the hospital still here? Do I need to go look at the body or something? Screw that. Never mind, never mind.
Can
It's
you drive to
alright.
this one?
Fine, where are we headed?
To the police station.
We're here now.
Oh. Cool. Okay. Okay. Wait, is this
Arnett is in interview 2,
interview
Phelps.
2?
Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Interview 2. Interview 2. Yay.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry.
Oh.
It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julie.
Henry.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Yep. Telling the truth.
And you were close? We were friends.
What? No shit.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Wow, he was really tricky that last one. Like, there's no way. He was staring right into my eyes. Homicide in Julia Randall's case by means of forced overdose. Let's ask that question again, guys.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
So did she know who Julia was banging, basically? I mean, does he know? Well, well, I don't have any evidence, so I'm gonna doubt him.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Are you shitting me, Henry? Really?
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Dude, this guy's fucking retarded. I hate this guy.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But, like I said, I've never...
Oh my gosh. I hate you. Oh,
Heather
got that
told
one
us
right.
that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Director of the Arnett Clothing
Some kind of
Emporium.
traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa, a couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Not really. Like, not really at all. Like,
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer?
yeah.
Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
What does KGPL stand for? If you know, please let me know, because I'd be very interested in that, in knowing what that means.
He's in that car at the lights.
That mustard yellow piece of shit looking car. Alright. I love the tailing music. It's like doom,
He
doom,
was squirming
doom,
like a
doom,
worm
doom,
in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Are you liquored up?
I'm not liquored up, sir. I'm a cop. Oh, good. I will not spook, Henry. They all think I'm drinking. It's like, what? I'm a cop.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
What evidence did I have to say he was a liar? Like, screw that. Enemy spy plane above! No, not really. In this instance, I don't even know who would be the enemy. Maybe Mr. Arnett? Who knows? Although he seems like an accessory to the murder of the Naked City. Why is this even called the Naked City? Almost.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Almost all of the cases so far have been named for some specific reason. Like the Golden Butterfly was pretty obvious. The setup was the name of the movie ticket. The Black Caesar was the name of the little popcorn selling joint where they sold morphine. The Quarter Moon Murders was a reference to the werewolf, which is another name for the Black Dahlia killer. So yeah, maybe we'll find out in a little bit. Cola King, otherwise known as Coca-Cola, I guess. I don't like Coca-Cola. Like, I really don't anymore. I used to drink Coke all the time. It's just not good anymore.
That idiot never stepped
I
foot
rather,
in Okinawa.
completely rather prefer, what do you call it? Dr. Pepper. Easy. Okay, so Cole would know him if he was a captain of several companies, because that doesn't make sense, does it? I don't think it does. Oh, you got that smug son of a bitch look on his face, running across the street. Like, that's not suspicious. We're gonna go in there and cap his ass. Who's that chick?
He needs money and fast.
Speedy Cash.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money.
Yeah.
Too much slack.
Perfect,
Get
Phil.
closer.
I'll bring the car around when I'm done.
Okay, I need to make sure and stay incognitus, because I am terrible at these following fucking missions. On foot, at least. Like, I'm fine in the car, but seriously. Wish you could just go incognitus at any time. Incognito. I could have right there. Oh boy.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I'm incognitus. I'm incognitus. Start walking, Henry. Okay, walking across the street while people are